Today we're in St. Augustine, Florida. Welcome to episode 3 of the St. Augustine, Florida vlog. This is the Segway tour. It's kind of an overcast day, but it was a good time to get out and kind of see the historic area of St. Augustine. So we spent about an hour and a half on segways, kind of tooling all over the place and getting some good history of St. Augustine. If you've never ridden a segway before, it is so much fun. The only thing is your legs will really hurt if you're not used to it because you're constantly forward and backwards on your heels trying to keep your balance. And so the first couple of times you ride it, it takes a little getting used to, and your legs will definitely hurt, but it is so much fun. Historic St. Augustine.
Alright, so where we're at, this is Parkland. This was home of Dr. Andrew Anderson. Dr. Andrew Anderson was a physician from New York City, and he owned part of the land that Flagler needed to build his new hotels. He'd actually sold the land to a relative, and he went back on the deal so he could sell it to Flagler. So St. Augustine's always been a bastion of northern influence in the South, and the best way to think of the 1880s here is Bill Gates moving to a small town up in West Virginia, so we're in Vilano Beach. And everybody who's already anybody in the town is going to be falling all over themselves to ingratiate themselves to Bill Gates and try to cash in on it. This would have been one of those people right here. All right, we're going to head down here to the post office.
Markland. Interesting buildings here.
You guys see these? About 1900. Wow. Many of the palm trees here in town are much older than people think they are. Look, they're a little ratty, but still looking pretty good for being over 100 years old. We're going to pass more later from 1900 and also some from 1914. We do on 1900. Are they pretty good at hurricanes? They are. Every one of these has been through every hurricane here.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty amazing. It is the same thing. Make it ready to go.
Palm trees. Oh, this might be Flagler College right here.
This was the winter home of a guy named Franklin Smith. Franklin Smith was an amateur architect. He'd actually learned the process of building poured concrete. This is the second poured concrete structure in the U.S. right here. So Yorda is the name of a character in Arabian Nights. So Smith is the one that convinced Henry Flagler he could build on a larger scale with poured concrete, like what we see in these two hotels over here. As a thank you, he gives him a little hotel that's about where the Flagler College sign is, called the Sunnyside Hotel. Just a little dinky hotel, and he gives it to him with the understanding he's going to run this little dinky hotel and isn't going to go into business against him. And he promises him that if he does, he's going to lose. You guys think he listened? Of course not. They built the Casa Monica. From the beginning, though, that hotel was fraught with problems. The first thing that happened was somebody arsoned the furniture factory, building all their furniture. Next, somebody forces all the plumbers to go on strike and go back to New York City. Finally, Smith gets it worked out. He's got new furniture. It's on the train. It's going to be down here in time for opening day. But he's made one final error. It was Flagler's Railroad. So on opening day, it's a total bust. 3 people check into that one. Everybody else checks into Alcazar. Flagler buys it back for pennies on the dollar. That was $3 million to build in 1888. I don't know how much that would be today, but a lot more than that. Flagler buys it back for $350 grand.
Wow.
And he changes the name of the hotel to the Alcazar Annex and puts a bridge connecting the two hotels together. Names it the Bridge of Sighs after the bridge in Venice where people get sent to their death. So I think that's it.